Okay, next up, just a quick little word from Shueisha, Weekly Shonen Jump, and in general, the advertisements that they got, because, of course, you know, they post advertisements all over the place, but seems as though this is what Shonen Jump's motto is going to be coming into the new year, because their classic motto, of course, is effort, victory, friendship. That's one of their main shticks, so to speak. But it seems as though coming into this new year, they have a different motto, because Shueisha New Year's newspaper advertisements for 2023 say, more and more interesting is the publisher's goal for this upcoming year. So it's just to make things more interesting, so to speak. There's no other type of, you know, I guess you could say attack plan with this one. And honestly, that sounds about right, considering the fact that they're scaling up. Anime and manga is scaling like we've never seen before, is becoming a lot larger and whatnot. Yeah, maybe effort, victory, and friendship in 2023, especially something that people just laugh at and make fun of, maybe ain't the best motto to push, especially when you're trying to get more people into it with advertisements or whatnot. Maybe switching it to more and more interesting sounds about right. That's the way you would sell me a comic. Like, yo, dog, we're making more and more interesting stuff. You should check this out. Opposed to, yo, there's effort, victory, and friendship in our magazine. Come through. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you can hold that. I got a lot of that already. Thank you. Yeah, people, it seems as though Shonen Jump is switching up the flow. You know how they say, Banks told me, cuz go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate to let them hate to watch the money pile up. Like, Shonen Jump is like, yo, we want to switch style up. They can hate. We gonna let the money pile up. We got Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, and yeah. Okay, before we get started, if you would hit that subscribe button, that bell to get notified. We drop new episodes of Forever News every Saturday, 12 p.m. EST, and throughout the week, we re-upload those segments for your viewing pleasure. Please hit them buttons. You benefit from it. I'd benefit from it. We all win. But now let's get into it. And the next story is something that I could not wait to talk about, because this is going to be massive and big. In case you haven't heard, the Pokemon that you know and love, yeah, it's ending. They're going to be doing a new Pokemon anime in 2023 that will not be starring Ash and Pikachu. Pretty much they are retiring, seemingly, Ash and Pikachu from the franchise. However, a lot of fans, including myself, were like, okay, the finale's coming up, right? Because they're doing a new final season. It's going to wrap it up, all of that good stuff. There's a lot of people we gotta see first. You know what I'm saying? We can't let this go completely without getting what we need. This article is giving me a lot of hope for what this final season is going to be, because apparently Misty and Brock return to Pokemon anime for Ash's final episodes. The final stretch of Ash's Pokemon adventures start next week on January 13th, and to get us prepared for the eventful Waterfall of Tears, the details on the first few episodes of Pokemon Aim to be a Pokemon Master revealed today to be bringing back a few familiar faces and sounds, and they got a trailer so far that shows Misty, shows Brock. I saw Team Rocket in there. I think Gary was in there. I'd have to double check, but yeah, Gary better be there for the finale. The series confirmed that the first episode will feature Ash healing up an injured Latias, which is kind of crazy that they're just gonna have, okay, he's kicking it with a legendary Pokemon to start things off, with the second episode seeing Ash and Misty reunite and going for a spot of fishing, which, another thing, they better bring the bike stuff up, okay? Ash better, like, yo, you champ now, dog? Yo, big champ. You better pay for that bike. I'm just saying, Misty's gonna be on your head top. Episode 3 will feature the return of Brock and Sylin, who was featured in a special episode of the Black and White anime together, separate from Ash's journey through the region. Yeah, I remember they did like they did a couple of different anime for Pokemon that didn't have Ash, but it was always Ash at the main center. Pokemon Aim to be a Pokemon Master will once again feature Mezaze Pokemon Master as the theme song, which was the original theme song for the series in '97. Don't be confused, that's not the one that we got in the West. I wanna be the very best, which, if they're bringing back the OG for the finale over there in Japan, it will be a travesty if 4Kids Entertainment don't cough up, or whoever has it at this point, the rights to use the original Pokemon anime song for the finale when they bring it over here to the West. It has to happen. If not for the entirety of the season, at the very least, the final episode needs to end with dun-dun-dun, I wanna be, like, it has to, okay? It just has to. If it doesn't, that would be one of the biggest missed opportunities. But again, we shall see. It says the song, that, you know, Japanese one, has been remixed into Mezaze Pokemon Master with My Friends and was previewed in the trailer above. And again, Ash's journey concludes starting January 13th in Japan. No English timing has been confirmed, but it is going to Netflix in Japan, so I do know that Netflix over here has Pokemon or has had Pokemon, so maybe we could get Pokemon. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, I'm hoping for this final season to do everything that we need it to do, and so far, at the very least, again, they're bringing back the OGs. How can you finish Pokemon without having Brock and Misty alongside with Ash and Pikachu? You gotta do it. And I also think, personally, on a side note, I guess I would say that Pokemon is probably, despite the fact that it's the end of Ash and Pikachu's journey, it's going to be the end of Ash and Pikachu's journey as a duo, but for some reason I feel like they're more so okay with ending it for Ash and not necessarily Pikachu. And I personally think somehow, some way, they're going to have Pikachu incorporated into the next Pokemon anime, whether it be that these kids are related to Ash and Pikachu had kids at some given point, he bred Pikachu, and they have like little Pikachus that this is their parent, or something along the lines of that. I have no doubt that they gotta have Pikachu, because anybody that has no idea about Pokemon, one thing they'll know is, isn't there like the little yellow rat, what is his name, Pikachu? Like, people know Pikachu above anything. He's probably one of the most popular things out of anime, period, globally. So I personally think they're not gonna get rid of Pikachu, but they might put down our boy Ash. He might finally be turning 11. Yeah. But yeah, people, Pokemon final season, the wrap up will be bringing back Misty and Brock, and it's gonna be special. They better bring back that opening for the Western version. I'm just saying, I need it. I want to be the very best. I don't even know why this is a thing, but Dragon Ball's 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai arc will be the 5th DLC after Bardock's DLC for DBZ Kakarott. Okay, initially for some reason I thought that this was gonna be Xenoverse, and I was like, really? More DLC for Xenoverse? Like, why? Kakarott, it's a little bit newer than that, so I'm gonna throw some leeway, even though, can we get some new games? Kakarott's cool, it's an open world, all that stuff, but for the love of goodness, can we please get some new freaking games? Dragon Ball, what happened, dog? We went from a new game every year for years and years and years to, it's been a drought, and they left us with a few games, but dog, I beat Xenoverse years ago. I played with my friends all day and night years ago. I'm not going to go back to that. Kakarott is cool and all. Never really got that invested into it. It felt like the open world felt a little bit constricted. Likewise with that other One Piece open world game. So, yeah, I don't know. They're still supporting Kakarott, which at the end of the day, Kakarott is not fighters or nothing like that. It's a different animal in and of itself. So, kind of cool that they're adding it, I guess, but I don't know. Give me a new Dragon Ball game already. Well, they gave us the Breakers, but that was a flop, and a reused skin of Xenoverse 2. Like, yeah. Something that I wanted to mention, and I'm kind of shocked about it, is apparently in next week's top 50 best-selling manga, we got a little bit of a leak, and it seems as though Rurouni Kenshin, the Hokkaido Arc 8, is so freaking popular, it is outselling with this volume Don the Don, the Elusive Samurai, all of the newbies, Jujutsu Kaisen, even though it's like in its, I don't know what, 4th or 5th week, but this is why they're bringing back the Kenshin anime, because look at that, that's freaking huge. We have the weekly Shonen magazine author comments, courtesy of Jose_Ke. There's no Shonen Jump this week, if I'm not mistaken, so no Shonen Jump comments. And let's start this off with George Morikawa, author of Hajime no Ippo. Congrats on your 2-week streak, Kuma-san. I'm guessing he's probably referring to a boxer, maybe somebody from his gym, or he's referring to another mangaka. You never know with George Morikawa. Then you got Tiya, the editor of Blue Lock. This year is the year of the rabbit. My year. Rabbit get lonely easily and can be erotic. Here's to a great year. I'm sure it's going to be an excellent year for Tia and everybody on board for Blue Lock, considering the manga is indeed blowing up. So yeah, I'm sure the editor is definitely planning on having a fantastic year at that. Then we got an author that I haven't covered in a while, and I want to from time to time. Kanan-sama's Nonko. The fact that I'm still able to function after doing an all-nighter means I still have a little youth left in the tank. Considering the fact that I've been up for like, I don't even know how many hours now, well over a day working. Yeah, I guess I'm there with Nonko. Oh gosh, I'm so tired right now. Then we got Nakaba Suzuki, author of Four Nights of the Apocalypse. The horror movie I've been into lately is James Wan's Malignant. The most hyped thing is when the story moves in unexpected ways. I think that's honestly for me one of the most hyped things about any manga or anime or series in general, is like when hype things happen, that's when it moves in unexpected ways. So yeah. Then we got Hiro Mashima, author of Eden Zero. A lot of stuff happened this year. Happy New Year's, everyone. Hope it's a great one. A lot did happen. 2022 was wild. We got Kei Urana, author of Gachi Akuta. Because it's been said that I'm more of a wait and see before moving type of person, I've started thinking I should practice my sneak skill more. What? And we'll wrap this bad boy up with Negi Haraba, author of Ranger Reject. I had a thought of an excellent TOC comment 3 days ago. If I remember it at some point, I'll write it here. And he probably remembered it right after he wrote that comment, because that's usually how it be though. And yeah, people, those were the weekly Shonen magazine author comments. Again, no Jump author comments this week. It's on break. Pretty enjoyable stuff.
Lights be flashing and looking at me, such an odd unique, yet I'm so unique and you're looking at me. If the walls could talk, they would probably repeat, and I'd probably say, bitch, get the fuck off me.